between the doubles in the senior doubles between Teata Semiz and Rich Abboud and Walter Ray Williams Jr. and Robert Gibbs.
Together, I bowl on one and you bowl on the other.
And Teata Semiz opens with a strike. I tell you, of all the senior players, he has to be one of the favorites to bowl with because of his great competitive desire in terms of a doubles competition.
Well, he's 59 years old. He looks like he's about 49. And he just never seems to have age affecting. He just keeps rolling along, making finals, winning tournaments.
Bowls like he's 29. Robert Gibbs, high, gets a nice break.
Talked on that one, even the
spare work in the opening frame.
Robert Gibbs' ball actually rolled out about halfway down the lane there.
Boy, he has lost some weight, hasn't he?
Hasn't he?
One of the real strikers on the senior tour. He can open up a pair of lanes as well as anybody out there.
Spares are sometimes a trouble for him, though. No trouble with a 610 here.
His partner, Walter Ray Williams Jr., has been sensational in 1993.
Walter is just a magnificent bowler. He's world champion horseshoe player. That natural accuracy just comes right into play here. Plus, he's a fiery competitor. Never an easy match to win against him.
I think one of the things that is most interesting about him is the way he's developed. He really can play just about anywhere on the lane now.
The thing he can do, too, is he can change speed. He can throw it straight. He can hook the ball. I mean...
First good look at Rich Abboud, a talented player from Omaha, Nebraska. He comes out.
Rich Abboud doubles up for his team.
One of the toughest things that I have seen through the years in this particular event to do, Mike, is get those doubles and get some strings of strikes rolling.
Well, the thing is, you know, it's not just you bowling well. It's you and me together. So it has to be Semiz and Abboud both bowling well together.
Teata distracted, back off the approach and set up one more time on lane 15. Championship round pair, 15 and 16, as it was a year ago when Dick Weber made history in this bowling event. Teata shook off the distraction, but ends up with a soft 10 pin on lane 15.
It's quite a shirt he's got on there, isn't it?
Well, he's a stylish one. Last night, when they introduced the final 5 teams that made the telecast, Teata started out on the approach, and Rich Abboud jumped on his back, and Teata carried him right out there, which is pretty much what he did throughout the week.
All right.
Richie said, I've got myself a horse, and I don't need the spurs or the whip. This one will run. You don't even have to coax it.
Tell you what, if he'd have done that to me, he'd have put me right in the hospital with my back. Robert's got to give this ball a little bit more room here, Dan.
And he did.
All right, nice adjustment from that first frame.
Gibbs
and there's the double
up.
that you were talking about. Gibbs, 5-step player. Pretty free swing, shoulder high backswing. Stiff at the foul line right there. You know, doesn't get down a whole lot at that foul line.
Trying to create some leverage. Walter Ray looking for a double on his left-hand lane and ends up with a solid 9 pin.
Put him up by 10. Solid 9.
It's going to be an even match. Walter, voted the best spare shooter on the PBA Tour. Relatively easy spare at the 9 pin. Throws it dead straight.
A good tip for our players throughout the country. No reason to hook that ball if you don't have to in terms of shooting the spares, especially the 1-pin spare.
Especially the single pin spares right there.
One thing that's fun about this particular type of format too, Mike, is it does roll along. Players are on the approach, ready to throw strikes. With a little extra look at that 10 pin as the messenger took it out with no problem.
Rich, knees bent, 4-step player, gets the ball down right away. The ball's a little early, high backswing, catches up, snaps it through at the end. Now watch that head pin here. Coming in there, and the head pin goes across and back to get the 10. We really couldn't see as Rich was in the way. Teata back, trying for a double.
Oh, stubborn 4-pin.
4-pin, 10 and a 4. Happened all week long. A lot of times those 10s and 4s had company this week with a 4-9 and 8-10. John Handigard was telling me how much trouble he had with 4-9s and 8-10s.
300 games this week at St. Clair Bowl. excellent crowds all week long. They do a superb job with this tournament, and the fans in this area, the bowling fans in this area, are among the most knowledgeable anywhere in the country. And they appreciate great bowling.
Well, they always had. St. Louis, not far away, has always been one of the bastions of great bowlers. You know, Budweiser team used to be there.
5 frames. We're still even, and Robert Gibbs trying to go back to work on lane 16.
And does. Pretty shot. He's made the adjustment.
Walter Ray Williams Jr. calling for a re-rack on lane 15.
And we see the score. Dead even after 5 frames. Difference. Gibbs and Williams are on a strike. Walter Ray looks like he's really zeroed in on lane 15 here.
Double here would go a long way in this match.
Oh, stop it.
Plenty of velocity, but once again, soft 10.
Solid 9, soft 10. Teata, soft 10, solid 4. Everybody seems to have the pocket figured out. It's a matter of who's going to carry. Walter again wasting no time. Purple ball at the 10 pin.
All right, a spare up for Walter Ray, who applauds his own effort. We'll be back to St. Clair Bowl in O'Fallon right after these messages. Over. And by Tenactin. If you want a medicine that acts tough, get Tough Actin Tenactin. See? He thinks. All right, the newly elected mayor of O'Fallon, Bob Morton, on hand to watch the championship round play here this afternoon.
Has a casual look about it,
Yes, he
right?
does. Well, this is the Midwest.
And it's a nice warm day out.
Oh, beautiful day. And Rich Abboud
kept
through
up
the
high,
nose. Fortunate break, leaving just the 6 and the 10.
Well, finally somebody takes a lead in this match as he dropped behind by 2 pins. Cross lane at the 6-10.
Jason Couch, Gary Dickinson, the next team to appear. Whoever wins this one will have their hands full. Teata Semiz to work in the 7th. Teata would like to get something cracking here. Key shot. And it rides
But now
high.
Teata's the one with the thing, one with 6-10.
I'll bet these games go by pretty fast with 5 shots and that's it. I mean, 10 is not many.
Right, yeah. Well, but the nice thing is that sometimes you can get in a situation on a pair of lanes where you're hitting one and not the other. This way you don't have to worry about that. You only got to figure out one. I always said I was about you and Valley Bowler on tour.
I was just going to say. Well, you had some success in this. Well, no, in the regular doubles.
The regular double.
Right.
I never got a chance to bowl this tournament.
Right. Was it because nobody wanted you as a partner?
I guess that might have been it.
Possibly. Check the bio information. Gibbs and Walter Ray ahead by 4. Robert looking to extend. Boy, that ball's got a lot of end-over-end roll. He's playing in deep, and yet it's still carried.
Well, it's rolling out right at the pocket. He's got the Amleto Monticelli shot going from the senior side. Now he's saying as he's struck 3 times in a row on that right lane, Walter, hold me up.
And more than likely he will.
And another solid 9.
Man.
2 solid 9s and a 10 on that left lane.
And
Walter saying this doesn't happen in horseshoes.
I mean, this is where you start banging your head against the wall.
As long as he doesn't bang it against a horseshoe.
Right.
There you see it. The ball chopping right through. Chopping the 5 right off the 9. As he knocks it down with the second ball, he sees it's not nailed down.
But you're not going to throw it any better than that. Why doesn't it go down?
Because the ball's finishing so hard. It's these new reactive balls against these pins that are not equal to resist against them.
Right. So the pins are basically helpless now. How about a break? Oh my, did you see the 5-pin or the head pin dancing around? It was like
Shred-O-Matic.
Wow. Oh boy, what a shot. Look at Richie. He was pumped for that one.
4 pins the difference. Semiz and them can take the lead with a strike in the 9th frame.
And could shoot 235 if Richie strikes out after that.
If he strikes here, their destiny is in their own hands.
Teata's been great through the years under pressure, like the shot. Oh, what a double, and it was in the clutch for Teata Semiz and Rich Abboud.
Did you see Robert Gibbs hold his hand out there for Teata? Seniors do that all the time. It's really interesting. Robert, though, 3 straight flush strikes on this right lane. Needs to set his partner up for the 10th frame because Walter Ray is great in the clutch.
Looks good.
Boy, is it rolling out perfect right at the pocket.
Oh, he bowled a wonderful game on the right lane.
1 errant shot, and he got a spare out of that.
Walter Ray scratching his head. Has had 2 solid 9s, a 10 pin, but 1 strike.
When he strikes here, they take back the lead.
He's the money player. And a strike it is. Let's see if he can put 2 more together.
Well, if I were a betting man, Denny, I would be willing to wager a bob or 2 that he will.
Trouble is, it's only good for 229.
Yeah, but 229 puts the heat on Mr. Abboud.
He was down on 1 knee and back up in a hurry. He knew he needed some help. A lot of velocity. The ball didn't quite get the 6 pin. Got the job done on the 10.
What a game they bowled. 2 solid 9s, 2 10 pins, 1 ball out of the pocket, no opens, and if Rich Abboud strikes here, they're going to lose. But he has to strike then.
Is there more pressure because you got a doubles partner with you?
I don't think so. I think it's just pressure's pressure.
Let it go in a hurry. Oh, a classy shot. Look at Abboud. He's up there just taunting that 10 pin.
I'll tell you what, you know, that 6 pin just clipped it as it went around, and it fell late, but it did fall.
Richie, looking over at the score, realizes that the job is well in hand.
This needs a decent count and respect.
Classy shots by Teata and Rich Abboud in the 9th and in the 10th.
That's enough.
8 is enough. And so Rich Abboud and Teata Semiz get by a very tough game here in match number 1.
And they did it by throwing strikes when they needed to. 8th, 9th, and the first one on the 10th. You know, that's when you got a strike out of the PBA Tour, either the senior or the regular tour, if you want to win.
Doesn't seem to make a difference, does it? All right.
That was a good opening match.
2 times a winner in this event.
And a close one as well.
Rich Abboud will advance into game
Hope they can
number
subscribe.
2 here from St. Clair Bowl in O'Fallon.